And hello everybody, my name is James Taylor, and it's time to finally get that bitter taste of that Clemson game and our old buddy Brent Venables. It's time to get it out of your mouth, and it's time to look forward. The only way to look forward is to see this team actually take the football field again, and that's exactly what's going to happen Saturday in front of the people, the fans, in Owen Field, the $5 ticket spring game. It's here. It's going to be rocking. It's going to be an all-day event. It's going to be fun, and hopefully you'll get to see the Lynx' new offense. It's probably not going to be entirely unveiled. You're probably not going to see everything, like all the passes. It's probably just going to be like the generic ones, but still, it's here. It's time, and this is the preview to the spring game. You're watching Boomer Sooner 1982. Stay tuned. You know, before we get started on the spring game set of this thing, my hat goes off and a huge congratulations to the gymnastics program at OU. Their 9th national championship. 9 championships, national championships. Hats off to those guys again. Also, last night, the OU Sooners softballers, Patty Gasso and company, making a short trek, making the short trek back to Oklahoma City for the College World Series after what happened last year. It's got to start in conference play, and it will start in conference play. Oklahoma again takes 2 out of 3 from Texas this weekend to win that series. They'll play the 3rd game either today or tomorrow, hopefully. But if not, they got 2 out of 3 done. Series is over. Oklahoma wins it, and good for them. And finally, to the OU men's baseball program, getting that Texas monkey off their back last night. What a great ball game that was on both sides, but Oklahoma ends up winning it and beating Texas. It's always fun to do that on the LHN. So big time wins for all those programs. Now for a win that's probably not going to count for much, but hey, they still got to play it right. You gotta learn somehow. It'll take place on Owen Field for the Oklahoma spring game, the red-white game, Saturday, April 11th, 2015. Weather is going to be partly cloudy, but other than that, clear sky. Other than that, as far as weather is concerned, great weather, 70s weather-wise, great. It will be on Fox Sports Oklahoma, and is also being simulcasted this year on the Telemundo network, the Mexican network, Telemundo. And so that's going to happen soon, too. Now, this only happens during the home games. This is where we'll start with the official part of it. This will only happen during the spring games. These guys right here, Sooner Spectators, great guys. Great articles are written about this. They usually do for the home games, they'll do a signing. They'll let the player come in and do the signings. It's a former player. And this weekend, the Sooner legend is Blake Bell, the tight end, All-American at Oklahoma, quarterback, tight end. Will take place, usually takes place on Campus Corner. Usually. This weekend, though, it happens officially happens at the Sooner Legends and in Suites. From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. As I said, number 10, Blake Bell is the Who. He was the quarterback from 2010 to 2013, and 2014, last year, the tight end. Through 2010 and 2013, quarterback-wise, he had 627 yards rushing to go with 24 touchdowns on the ground. Passing-wise, he had 1,763 yards passing, 12 touchdowns in the air. Last year, as a tight end, had 16 receptions, 4 for the touchdowns. The radio broadcast for this game, Sooner Radio Network, Toby Rowland and Merv Johnson, as always. The sideline analysts for this one, Chris Plank, the Planker from Tulsa, and former linebacker from the University of Oklahoma, Butkus Award winner, Teddy Laban, will be on the radio broadcast. The TV broadcast, the English version of the American broadcast, will be done by a guy that I got to meet over the break. Met him at a women's basketball game. Great guy, Ron Thuland. He'll do the play-by-play. Dave Lapham will be doing the color. Those guys are out from Fox Sports National, Fox Sports Net. And the sideline reporter for this game from Fox Sports Oklahoma, Sports Talk 1400, Chad McKee, will be doing the sideline reporting, the face of Sooner Sports. The Telemundo version, the Spanish version, Francisco Rivera will be doing the play-by-play, and Roger Villas Vasco will be doing the color analyzing for this spring football game. T2K. Things to know about this. Well, we'll just put it to you this way, guys. It is the OU quarterback shuffle. 5-3, 9-3, 2-1. Those are the records as starting quarterbacks for these three guys. We'll start with the guy that a lot of people are giving the upper hand to in Baker Mayfield. 5-3 at Texas Tech for number 16, Baker Mayfield. Transferred out, set out a year. The Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year from 2 years ago. His best game that he had at Tech, 2013, was when they played TCU. That year, in Lubbock. The next the next quarterback in line, of course, the 9-3 record goes to Trevor Knight. Of course, we all know he didn't transfer out. He's been here before. 9-3 is a record at Oklahoma. His best game also came in 2013, and we all know what game that was. No question. I was there. Phenomenal game against Alabama in the Sugar Bowl. That game, wow. And then the 2-1 record. This guy is kind of a sleeper. He is third on the depth chart. He played baseball last year. Kind of knew that it would be a 3-4 man race. So the 2-1 quarterback, Cody Thomas, takes out football. And, the baseball, strictly football now. 2-1 for number 14 is the record for number 14, Cody Thomas. 2-1 record at Oklahoma, that is. Good win at Texas Tech in 2014. Not a lot of Sooner quarterbacks have done that. Landry did it just once in his 4 years. Sam never beat them in Lubbock. Nor did Brett Bumbar. Of course, they're head by the head ball coach, Bob Stoops. 16th year at Oklahoma. 168-44, 802 winning percentage. 8-5 last year. Finished 4th in the Big 12. And their best win last year was probably the win I went with on my vacation and went up to Morgantown. Big 45-33 win over West Virginia. That same West Virginia team that tried to hold off TCU and did hold off Baylor. Of course, the 2014 bowl game is one you might want to forget, Sooner fans. The Russell Athletic Bowl. Lost that thing 40-6 to number 18th ranked Clemson, evening out Stoops' bowl record at 8-8 to match him at 500. Does have all the conference and divisional titles, though, for Stoops. They all started in 2000. Got another one in 02, 04, 06, 07, 08, 2010, and 2012. Helping the Sooners bounce back this year will be a pretty good non-conference schedule, including 2 teams pretty close to bowls. One was close, really close. One was in a bowl, and one is under a new regime from the Baylor offense. The one that almost got there, Akron. Akron finished with a 5-7 record. We'll play them opening weekend, September 5th. September 7th, will be in Knoxville. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm going to this one, actually. So I'll be at Tennessee on September the 12th. 7-6, Tennessee. Before heading home on the 19th of September to face last year at least 2-10 Tulsa. As I said, they might go 2-10 again this year. I don't think they will, but if they do, it won't be their offensive execution. They already got the offensive. I believe he was the offensive coordinator from Baylor. Even though we all know Bryles calls all the offensive plays. After that, the October the 3rd, they'll play 7-6 Wava U, West Virginia. Before, of course, that second weekend in October, grab your fried Oreo, a fried corn dog, a fried Dr. Pepper, head down to the State Fair of Texas. They finished 6-7 last year in the overall. They will then head up the road a week later on October the 17th. They'll be at Kansas State in Manhattan. 7-2. They will then head home for 3. They will head home for a home date with Texas Tech on October the 24th. 4-8 Texas Tech. Then they'll play 3-9 Kansas. At 3-9 Kansas on October the 31st. At 3-9 Kansas. They'll travel back home for a November the 7th meeting with Iowa State in Norman, 2-10 Iowa State. They will then head to basically the last month. This is what's really going to be fun. This is going to be the core and what makes or breaks this year. You hate to put it so late in the year, but these are who we have late. We'll play at Baylor 11-2 last year. November 14th will be at Baylor in the kind of the cool looking river thing there that they have there, the Bears and the whole new stadium, the whole new thing. We'll get to interact with that before heading back home and facing a team that went 12-1 last year on November the 21st, and that would be the TCU Horned Frogs. We owe them a knuckle sandwich, don't we? Before October 28th, we'll be at Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State last year finished with a 7-6 record. After that, the Sooners will then have to look forward to what bowl they could or will be in, because there's no championship game. There is no championship weekend for the Sooners. Now, that's the season. There is an interesting thought, though, and I want your thoughts. Tweet me at SoonerFanOK. Facebook this thing to Harry James Taylor, or you can even email me if you want to at Harry James. You can email me, harryjamestaylor22@yahoo.com. The Big 12 has petitioned to have a conference championship football game. Like it? Don't like it. I kind of like it. It'll be more fun, more entertainment, more good football for the big-time football fans. The bad side of that is, at least here in the Big 12, you could see a team that's already faced a team and they have to meet again. Well, you'll have to see that. You'll have to see that. So, you'll have to face at least one team twice, unless you can find two more teams to enter this league. I would be in favor of either one. Like I said, I would love your thoughts. You can send them to me via email, harrytaylor22@yahoo.com. Facebook me, Harry James Taylor, or tweet them to me at SoonerFanOK. Thanks for watching, everybody. Of course, I got all the football preview shows. I got them all coming up. My first one on Akron. I started working on that one this morning. So until I get that one up and many more on here, I guess that's it. See y'all in the future. See y'all at the spring game today. And as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. Remember to follow me on Facebook, find me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or tweet me at SoonerFanOK. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. Take care.